What is up, everybody? I'm Dave LaFave, and you are watching Primetime Carolina. The Panthers signed three new free agents on Wednesday, or agreed to terms with three new free agents. Wednesday being the first official day of free agency, so these guys will sign their contracts. They can all sign their contracts now, including the guys that the Panthers had previously agreed to terms with in the last couple of days. The biggest name the Panthers signed today, or agreed to terms with, excuse me, Miles Sanders, Pro Bowl running back from the Philadelphia Eagles. He's fresh off a Super Bowl appearance. He's going to be joining the Panthers. Miles Sanders is a versatile running back, very similar to what Christian McCaffrey used to be for the Panthers. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to say he's Christian McCaffrey, but he can do a lot of the same things. They have a pretty similar build. They have a similar running style. He can do a lot of the receiving out of the backfield that Christian McCaffrey was so great at with the Panthers. If you look up Miles Sanders highlights, you'll see several plays where he's catching screen passes and taking them, to the house. So he's a talented running back. I did not see this move coming. Out of the free agent running backs, he is definitely not one I would have thought the Panthers would pursue, but they did, and they gave him a 4-year contract, which is a rather long contract for running back. So he's in it for the long haul, and he's going to be a part of the team. What I like about this move is that you're getting a safety valve for whoever your rookie quarterback's going to be. So whoever's back there, whether it's CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, could be Anthony Richardson, or God forbid, Will Levis. You're back there. You have a running back who's able to get open underneath. Whenever you find yourself under pressure, you can dump it off. So here's the article on the Panthers website. 25 years old. Good. That's another thing I wanted to mention. He's only 25. So by the time this contract runs out, he'll be pushing 30. So he'll be right about the age where he'll probably be hanging it up. Honestly, that's just how running backs are. They don't last very long. And that's because of the beating they take every week. So it's not their fault. But he ran for 1,269 yards, 11 touchdowns for the Eagles, and had 3,700 yards and 20 touchdowns in the last 4 seasons. It's really all there is to know about him. Miles Sanders, good pickup. I mean, I'm surprised. I didn't see that coming. I read he joined the Eagles when Deuce Staley was there as their running backs coach. A lot of Panthers fans thought the Panthers might pick up Jamal Williams from Detroit because of his ties to Deuce Staley. I, for one, thought that was a real possibility, but it turned out that Deuce Staley should have been tied to another running back, and it was Miles Sanders. Jamal Williams, of course, signing with the Saints today, so he went from potential friend to absolute foe. The other big name the Panthers signed today is going to be Hayden Hurst. I mean, I don't know if you could call him a big name, but he's a former first-round pick out of South Carolina, so a lot of Panthers fans should be familiar with him. He's a former Gamecock. Back in 2018, he was coming out the same year as DJ Moore, and the Panthers needed a pass-catching weapon, and there were a lot of fans, especially those who are South Carolina supporters, who wanted the Panthers to draft Hayden Hurst. Now, obviously, they ended up drafting DJ Moore, but I think it's rather interesting that now we've come this full circle moment where Hayden Hurst is on the Panthers and DJ Moore is not. When obviously we took DJ Moore in the draft and not Hayden Hurst. But Hayden Hurst, he's a solid player. I mean, his numbers are not eye-popping, but they're certainly good for a tight end. But he's a sure-handed player. He's gotten better as his career has gone on. He had a couple rough years in the beginning, but he's really turned into a solid veteran player. And he's going to make an impact. And again, the same thing as Miles Sanders. I like the fact that the team is bringing in sure-handed guys who are savvy and can be a safety blanket for a young quarterback when things get rough back there. So a good, solid pass-catching tight end and a versatile running back who can catch balls out of the backfield. So it's a good day for the Panthers' rookie quarterback who is yet to be named. Of course, it could be Andy Dalton back there throwing for 36 touchdowns this year. We'll see what happens. I'm just kidding. Don't take that seriously. All right, so the last name the Panthers added, full disclosure, I don't know much about this guy, Deshaun Williams. He was part of the Broncos rotation on their front last season, so he's coming over with Avero. There's some familiarity there. He's going to know the system, and he's going to be part of that front rotation with Derek Brown and Shai Tuttle, who the Panthers just added, 2 days ago? Agreed to terms with 2 days ago. Could have been yesterday. Gosh, I don't even know. It's just been a blur with this free agency stuff. But he started 15 games for the Broncos last year, so he's experienced. He's going to be able to come in and make an impact. Obviously, if you did not know, the Panthers are transitioning to a 3-4 system this year under Ajiro Avero, and they need defensive linemen who are able to fit that mold, especially guys at the 3-4 defensive tackle. So we will see how that works out. Like I said, and if there's one thing I'm really not that familiar with when it comes to front sevens, it's a 3-4, defensive tackle, because I've watched the Panthers my whole life, and the Panthers, other than 2019, have always run a 4-3. So I'm used to looking at a 4-3. 3-4 is going to be new to me, and I'm sure it'll be new to a lot of you too if you watch the Panthers as much as I do. And obviously I've seen 3-4s all the time, but I don't know what I'm looking at. There's guys standing up everywhere. But that's what makes it so exciting, because as hard as it is for people sitting at home to figure out what's going on, it's just as hard for the offensive lineman and the quarterback to figure out what's going on. And a lot of times it leads to free rushers and guys getting pressure. So anyway, another solid move for the Panthers on defense. And again, the two guys on offense I'm excited about. They're going to be very helpful pieces for whoever our rookie quarterback is. But I'm going to wrap this up right here. Just wanted to go through that real quick. Keep pounding. Thanks for watching. And like I said, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful for us, and it's easy for you to do. So thanks. Peace out.